Hey guys, Cdrama Invasion here. Welcome back to another video, and I'm finally done with a lot of my work, so I have some time to watch the new dramas. So let's discuss all of these. I'll leave the links to my previous Chinese drama reviews playlist in the description box, so do check that out for other recommendations. Where shall we start? Let's just start off with the Chinese dramas, and then we'll get into the 2K dramas. So the first drama that I started watching is Song of the Moon. This one stars Zhang Bin and Shu Lu. So a little bit background with my opinion of these two is that Zhang Bin is a pretty decent actor. I just think that his modern dramas are not it, and he's been having a hard time lately in the previous few years to really show up in good dramas. Shu Lu, the same goes for her. I've heard of her name here and there. I've seen her at award shows and stuff, but I haven't been introduced to her until this drama. Let's start off with the bad and end with the good. So my first impressions right off the bat from that theme song alone is this has horrible CGI. It was one of those things that just jump at you. I feel like even if you're not one to recognize or care too much about it, you will definitely see that it really fluctuates. It does work sometimes. I think the power scenes where they're having that shot of them using different color magic, I guess. I think that's fine for the most part, but it's the settings that really look artificial and is so off-putting. It really takes you out of the story because there's just so many scenes and so many intricate plot points where they're training in this fake realm, and it just looks so bad. I am currently on episode 8, so I did tell myself okay, this is just, I guess, one of those lower budget ones that they really spend the, I guess, time and effort in some scenes over others, and maybe they used most of the budget on the wardrobe and also hiring the actors and extras. That aside, it is giving me Shining Just For You, but not as bad in terms of the editing. There's just some scenes that feels like they clearly rushed it, we're missing a chunk of backstory, and I get it. I always complain about dramas being draggy, so it's good that we're shortening episode lengths, but we have to make it in a way that makes sense to the audience and it flows seamlessly. Sometimes it just feels awkward, but after episode 4, I kind of really gotten into the story and these characters, getting to know them, so I don't mind as much. First 3 episodes is just really rushed. There's so many backstories of side characters and world building that's just all shoved down your throat in the first few episodes. Good ideas, some mediocre and poor execution. I do have to say, yes, this is a drama where they make the female lead extra innocent / naive in the first 5 to 6 episodes, and this is probably because they want her to become this cool badass character that takes over the world and has amazing superpowers, yada yada. You get it. It's just bland and generic. At least the OST is good, and I do like these side characters, which is a good thing because they kind of use them as filler, but actually here, because they chopped out so many parts, the main side characters and stuff do have things to do with the plot, so I like that. And the best friend / roommate characters are really cute and fun and sweet. I do like the friendship. Is it predictable? Yes, completely. Is the CGI terrible? Yes. But is the story watchable? I think it is. After a certain amount of episodes, I think that the female lead is whatever, but she does have a charm to her. I like that she's blunt about the romance. She literally calls him out and then he gets all flustered, and it's super cute. I think that the romance is quite good later on. I like the little back and forth. I think it's a mindless, fun drama. I recommend this one for multitasking. If you have something to do, such as I don't know, journaling, writing, doing something, maybe cleaning, doing chores, put it on, and you'll have a few chuckles. I think you'll have a good time with it. It doesn't feel like it's aiming to be as serious so far as other dramas I've seen in the genre. It's pretty light, and I think it's a good time for anyone who just needs a little pick-me-up. I think it's fun. Not much to say on the acting front either. I don't think I've seen like far enough that there's a range of emotions or anything. I think the female lead is doing her job, and she's cute, sweet, but there's times where she like stands up for other characters, which is nice. So she does pull off the serious face and stuff like that too. And the little bits of romance is probably the reason why I'm here. The adventures and little side quests are fun too, but I do have to say that it is totally one of those roll your eyes. She's the chosen one at birth, and then there's this whole plot with how everyone, well, his teacher or whatever, is advising him not to fall in love with her because shit is gonna go down and it's not gonna be fun for anyone. But you know, the heart wants what it wants. Very old school, but it hasn't really bothered me yet. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let's move on. The next drama is Double Love. This is another drama where I feel like I'm not too familiar with the female lead. I've seen the male lead in one other drama, and it was decent. He's good in these types of modern romance roles. How would I describe this? This is basically Love 020, except funnier. Every year there's like some type of gaming drama, and I guess this one works. It goes into the game a lot. So there's a lot of scenes where they're in their costumes in their game, and it's so funny because the female lead, we're finally having someone kind of relatable. Usually you have dramas where the female lead is great at this game, and yeah, they're like the perfect couple. Love 020, or even Falling Into Your Smile, where she's like a gaming prodigy. Over here, that's not the case, and they bicker a lot. They actually get on each other's nerves, and in real life, they're going to be working together. They're in the same school. Yeah, it's that typical setup where they're like friends online, but in real life they don't get along too well. But I think it's super funny and it's pretty cute so far. I'm only on episode 5. But if you're looking for a watchable C-drama that not cringy, they have like scenes about how she wants to be an actress and stuff. And I also enjoy like the side character, which is her brother. I think it's kind of funny, their dynamic. He's a little bit overprotective of her. But I do like the added sibling dynamic in here. If you are caught up, let me know ahead of times if it gets draggy or there's a plot line that will annoy me, because there's so many upcoming dramas that I want to check out. So if that's the case, then I'll just drop it and watch something else instead. Once again, with this one, I don't think I'm that deep into it where there's like crying scenes or stuff where I'm like, wow, that's very impressive acting. I think they're doing fine for a rom-com. And moving on, this is another recommendation from you guys, and I only started watching it because you guys said it's worthwhile. Usually I am kind of iffy about any melodramatic stuff. I just wasn't in the mood for it, and I do like Song Joong-ki. Like, I go all the way back with him. Like, he's probably one of my first K-drama actors that I've discovered in, I think, 2013 or even before that, when he had Innocent Man. I think it was like 2012. And yeah, he's great in melodramas, but for some reason I was just not feeling this whole snobby rich family acting horrible to like their workers and stuff. I thought like, oh my gosh, this is going to be like Adamas. It's going to be like Again My Life, and it's closer to Again My Life, but it's way better. I was pretty disappointed with Again My Life, which stars Lee Joon-ki, and it has basically the same plot where the male lead, spoiler alert, he gets killed by one of the main like family members, the rich people. Then he comes back to life and he decides to work his butt off and plan to scheme and make this whole revenge plot and bring them down. I think the downfall of the other dramas was they spent so much time on the business politics of things and not in the inner mind of the main character. This one is so fun because you get to see him literally as a kid again. There's some really random funny moments and pop culture moments that I love too. Like, there's this part where he ends up trying to get into the film industry, and he's like, oh, okay, put money on Home Alone, put money on Titanic, etc., and it's gonna blow up, I promise. So really enjoyed that part. There's just so many good cameos too. I'm so happy that I stuck with this one because I do like Song Joong-ki, but I haven't been able to watch Vincenzo. It's just so repetitive and I don't like law dramas. But I'm really enjoying this one. Acting is so good. He's so charming and charismatic to watch on screen, and this man literally does not age. He has that baby face. Same with the chairman. I mean, not with the baby face and good looking part, but he is so charismatic. I can literally just watch these two talk and think and scheme the entire drama. How are you guys feeling about the romance though? I feel like it's unnecessary. I understand that they might want to sprinkle it in to lighten up the mood or to like switch gears a little bit so you're not so tired with the politics and the scheming. I'm not crazy about the romance, to be honest, but I'm not like super angry or anything about it too. I swear I'm so behind. I'm only on like episode 5. I've been so distracted with the other dramas that are upcoming and just trying to finish up, I guess, Lighter and Princess, New Life Begins, so I can review it for you at the end of the month. But I just started Alchemy of Souls season 2, and I don't really have too much to say except that, wow, I forgot how beautiful this drama looks. Man, the budget is stunning. It's basically a historical Shensha fantasy, but Korean. Now, if you guys been following the channel for a while, I really enjoyed season 1, but I was so nervous when they said that they're replacing the female lead, but for some reason it really works. I feel like maybe it's just the tone of the story and the way she comes in. She's still similar to the other characters. She has her spunk and personality, but at the same time it's very sweet, and I think the romance is cuter here for some reason. Maybe it's because they're closer in age in real life, but they did a really good job. And yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing. I can't say much about it because I'm literally 2 or 3 episodes in only, but truly every single episode is movie quality. Highly recommend you check out the first season if you haven't already, and yeah, you can catch up and we can discuss at the end of the month or early January about my thoughts on it overall. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. What are you guys watching now? I know that so many dramas are coming, so which one is on your watch list? Alice in Borderland is dropping in a couple of days, season 2, so I need to catch up on like the last few episodes of season 1 to watch that. I'm very excited. And I heard Island is coming to Netflix. It's a K-drama. I think a bit of horror, a bit of thriller, which sounds good too, so that's also on my watch list. As for C-dramas, I don't think I'll be starting anything unless something really big drops. Like, there are still rumors of Till the End of the Moon, so I'll watch that if it comes out. But other than that, I have no interest in really starting any like modern romances anymore. But if you catch some, that's good. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy binging if you have extra time to binge and watch dramas. My top 10 C-drama of the year, or Asian dramas of the year. I decided to put K-dramas in there too because it's such a strong year for K-dramas. So I had to. I'm working on that video. So yeah, feel free to comment your favorite dramas at the moment, recommendations, and dramas you're looking forward to, and I'll see you guys in the next one.